Lo que acabamos de escuchar son sonidos de la comunidad latina.
Well, we had this wonderful opportunity facilitated by our Henrico County Specialist, Val Goss, to bring immersion students and our ESL students to the Valentine Museum to see the Nuestras Historias, Our Stories exhibit.
When did Latinos get to Virginia? How did we get to Virginia? Boat. Everyone got here on boat? Y los españoles fueron los primeros a colonizar los Estados Unidos. Incluso en 1524 hubieron españoles explorando el área de Centro Virginia.
That exhibit has different stories and artifacts of people, Latinos, that have come to Richmond and made an impact on this community. So we wanted to take the students there and let them see a different side and a perspective of what has happened in Richmond, because we are becoming more and more international.
So Latinos have created a community in the south of Richmond through churches, right, like Sacred Heart Center, or businesses like La Sabrosita, and neighborhoods like La Mancha.
There are a lot of different cultures in America today, and I think it's important and very eye-opening when you realize how much the Hispanic and Latino cultures are not appreciated and are not brought to light when they really should be.
Las iglesias, the churches, are they a part of the community? Sí, todas esas
So this gave us an opportunity to see how much they really did with the building of Richmond, and even now, the growth, the continuum of growth in Richmond.
Que comienza en la frontera de Guatemala y México y llega a la frontera de México y los Estados Unidos.
The most important for me was the people from Guatemala, about the history about that.
I remember seeing a pair of shoes that they had, and I thought it was really cool that they were able to preserve that and be able to explain the importance of the shoes and like how it connected to people here in Richmond.
Aquí en esta foto nos vemos a Federico en el mismo lugar donde lo recogió el hermano.
Many of the things that are our artifacts and stories are in both languages, so both the ESL students, Hispanic speaking, and our students could read the information in Spanish and or in English.
It's better just to go out and do it like in museums and things, better than just learning in class. It's just more of a connection that you can see.
Y mi primera pregunta para ustedes es
It was like a flamingo dress, a red flamingo dress that was in the exhibit. The lady's name was Anne King, and she went around through Richmond teaching English as a second language.
Hay un muchacho quien se graduó de J.R. Tucker High School en 2012 con el nombre Santiago, que aunque era un gran líder en la escuela, era capitán del equipo de fútbol.
I would say probably the most impactful was to find the t-shirt and the story of an actual Tucker student.
Part of the robotics team, and he only got A's, right?
Excelled in his classes here, but not only went on to further education, but is an advocate for higher education for Latinos.
What you want to do is find the dates for both of these, find out what was the reason for a boycott.
I remember we did court cases, and we did ours in Spanish.
We did some major events, just looking them up and putting them on timelines. My group did it in English.
We had to look it up online, so it was cool to like be able to do that and find out like what each court case did in terms of like immigration and racism.
We were getting to interact with people that we don't usually get to interact with. We got to make friends with not only our own classmates, but the ESL classmates that we might not have gotten a chance to or gotten the courage to talk to before.
En J.R. Tucker High School, el presidente Obama.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for our students. Levels 1 and 2 students are often very isolated. It can be very difficult. They're very shy with using their new language. It can be very difficult for them to sort of break in to these groups of English speakers, even in a high school that's as diverse as Tucker.
Different people, a population, una población ¿Qué edificios se encuentran o qué grupos?
We started mostly talking during our little walking tour through the city.
We made friends because she likes speaking Spanish.
I would explain it in Spanish for him because he didn't understand every single word in English, so I would try to help him understand.
When we came back, it's the same. She take the bus that I take, so we met with her, and then we speak all of it in Spanish.
Whenever I see him in the hallway, I'm like, hey, mi amigo, what's up? And then we like say hi, and then, you know, we continue throughout our day, but we're still really friendly, and I would definitely hang out with him again.
Y aquí tenemos dos fotos de dos latinos que se ven muy diferentes, ¿va?
When we returned from that trip, I asked my students, what will your museum look like? What's going to be in your museum? What artifacts will be there to show your road and your adventures? And how international are they? Because you've been a part of the Spanish language and global citizenship program.